It is now time for the next round of the Pork Party presidential primaries. There are four candidates remaining in the race: Vince McMahon, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, CM Punk, and Kane. So, about half the candidates have been eliminated at this point in time, and now only the most popular candidates remain. This is going to determine who's going to go on to the semifinals tomorrow. Because tomorrow is going to be the semifinals for the primary. The Rock has won a state. He's won New Hampshire. The Rock. Nope, not the Rocco. The Rock. Okay. CM Punk has won a state, so they're all gonna win a state. It looks like all gonna win a state first. CM Punk. Okay, CM Punk has won a second state, so that puts him in the lead right now, technically. So CM Punk is now in the lead. But let's see if he can keep that lead. Okay, no, The Rock has won another state. But Kane has not won a state yet. Well, I meant to keep in Rhode Island. We're spinning for Connecticut right now. Okay, it's gonna go to The Rock anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, Kane has not won a state yet, so he kind of needs to win a couple states. Because he hasn't won a state yet. He's not in any danger right now, but it would be nice for him to win a state soon. Okay, there he goes. He won New York. Nice. Congratulations to Kane for winning a state. Kane is probably the most moderate candidate here by far. Like, if anyone deserves to win this primary, it is for sure Kane. I still wouldn't vote for him over a Freedom Party candidate, but of all four of these candidates, Kane is by far the best for America. Absolutely. Okay, Kane. He's doing pretty good now. He's won New Jersey. CM Punk still remains in the lead. He's tied with The Rock now, right? Okay, Kane's won another state, winning the state of Delaware. So that puts him now tied first. CM Punk is going to break that tie, so now CM Punk is first. And Vince McMahon, though, I gotta say, he's not starting this out very strong. He was the first person to win a state, but since then he has been unable to win any other states. So, he kind of needs to do that. Washington, D.C., where the president lives, is going to The Rock. So that's good news for The Rock, bad news for Vince McMahon, who pretty badly needs to win a state here, I'd say. Like, not in any real danger yet, but something that could turn into a problem, because usually these people who perform really badly at the start usually don't usually don't pick up momentum later on. They usually stay pretty far behind, but Vince McMahon just won Virginia, so anything's possible. CM Punk, though, is currently solidifying his number one position. He's doing very well right now. Just every state on the East Coast is a pretty big fan of him, it seems. Kane is doing pretty well too. Had a bit of a rough start, but he's getting that back. He's getting his momentum back. Okay, there's The Rock. So The Rock has won a state. So in the time that it took Vince McMahon to win one state, and then immediately after that, all the three other candidates won a state. So Vince McMahon is pretty much back to where he was before. So not at all good. CM Punk, though, I gotta say, CM Punk is doing pretty well this primary. He's impressing me so far with how good he's doing in this primary so far. And this could potentially be a sign that CM Punk is going to qualify to the semifinals right now. The Rock is also doing it like very, very well, and Kane is doing good too. He's not doing as well as The Rock and CM Punk, but he's still okay for now. Okay, there's Vince McMahon. He's won another state, the state of Mississippi. So now he's getting close to the amount of states that Kane has. So Kane kind of needs to, yeah, okay. So now Vince McMahon and Kane are now tied last. So that's gonna probably be a race that's gonna garner a lot of attention, because we need to keep a close eye on this race between Vince McMahon and Kane for last year. The Rock and CM Punk are currently fine. Okay, Vince McMahon randomly locked in over here, won 3 states back to back to back. Pretty bad news for the other contestants. Maybe Vince McMahon is in his comeback era right now. But so far, The Rock and CM Punk, they are chilling. They're not in any real danger right now. They're okay for now. But Kane is now in last. So Kane, you gotta kind of win some states. You know, like you can't just win his evil states, Kane. You gotta win it some states. You know, 4 states is not gonna cut it. Okay, The Rock just just won 3 states in a row. Damn. Winning 3 states in a row is kind of crazy. Okay, Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is kind of starting to do pretty well in this region, honestly. Like, he might actually be close to passing CM Punk. Like, damn. The Rock is also doing very, very well over here. CM Punk is not doing very well over here, and neither is Kane. CM Punk is still ahead of Kane, so he's okay for now. Okay, there's CM Punk, yeah. CM Punk, he's not in any danger. Kane is still far behind right now. Kane has gotta lock in. He's gotta win some states. This is pretty bad news for him. This is usually not a good sign for any candidates if they're doing this badly in the race at this time. It's usually not a good sign for them. But I mean, we have seen candidates, even in this primary, win a bunch of states in a row. Because Vince McMahon was in the same spot, and now he's doing pretty well because he won a bunch of states in a row. But right now, The Rock is just fucking locked in. Like, The Rock is just... He's doing so well over here. Like, this region of the U.S. fucking loves The Rock. They're also big Vince fans, too. That's why Vince and The Rock are, like, the only people winning states over here. Like, CM Punk won Michigan, but the rest have gone to Vince McMahon and The Rock. Kane is doing terribly over here. No one likes Kane. No one's voting for Kane over here. Like, Kane's campaign is dead in the water over here. No one cares about him out here. So we gotta hope that Kane can get his momentum back. The Rock has won another state though, so not a great sign for Kane. At this point, CM Punk actually is probably his nearest challenger, and CM Punk is way ahead. So, not at all great news for Kane here. Kane hasn't won a state since South Carolina, which was a very long while ago. Could it be over for Kane here? The only sensible candidate in the race, Kane. Could it be over for him? Even CM Punk is at least winning a state or two every now and then. But Kane, nothing. Kane is not winning any. There we go. Kane has finally won the state of Nebraska. He's still pretty far behind CM Punk, though. He's got a ways to go. Is it possible for Kane to come back here, though? I mean, CM Punk just won another state, so it's looking less and less likely, I'd say. Which sucks because Kane is the only person in this primary who is somewhat sensible. You know, these other 3 candidates, they suck. They're sellouts. You know, they're pretty trash people. Kane is the only one here who is somewhat sensible and has somewhat meaningful policies. But, it could seem to appear that porkist voters don't really want policies of sensibleness. They want Vince McMahon style politics, unfortunately. Yeah, the longer this primary drags on, the more confident I become that it's probably over for Kane here. I mean, CM Punk has kind of started to pick up more states, and he's doing better now. And he's honestly probably far ahead of Kane. Kane has 5 states. Not good. Not good at all. He's far behind. He's going to have to actually lock in these remaining states if he wants to qualify for the next primary. Okay, that's a start though. Kane has won Colorado. It's not over. There is still theoretically a chance that Kane can win. Or at least qualify in this primary. Okay, maybe this is Kane's redemption arc. He won Colorado and Wyoming back to back. This could potentially be Kane's comeback era. Who knows? Okay, that one almost went to Kane too, but it ultimately went to Vince McMahon, unfortunately. Yeah, Vince McMahon, he started off rough, but he's doing pretty good now. He's in a pretty good position, I think. He actually might be doing about it's the same as CM Punk now that I look at it, but he's still doing far better than Kane. Kane is still doing pretty poorly. Okay, Kane just won Idaho though. Okay, maybe Kane has a chance here. Realistically, if Kane can figure out to either pass someone or tie with someone, I think there's actually a good chance that Kane could survive in a potential tie-breaking vote. If it was Kane versus CM Punk, he might be able to win. If it was Kane versus The Rock or Vince McMahon, he would absolutely win. There's no doubt that people would vote for Kane over Vince McMahon or The Rock. So if Kane can get enough, uh, if Kane can get enough states to tie with someone, that would probably be his best opportunity of surviving, barring short of him actually getting enough states to qualify. But realistically, I think CM Punk is his nearest rival, and even then, his opportunities are kind of drying up. I don't know if he's actually going to be able to pull this off. I mean, there's still enough states left he could, but I find it rather unlikely. But he has started to do better recently. Okay, and there's Kane. He just won Nevada. Kane potentially has a comeback in him, but this is relying on the fact that CM Punk wins no more states, because I think Kane's best opportunity is to win like one or two more states, and CM Punk wins none. With just 5 states remaining, CM Punk winning none of them is Kane's best option of survival. And that's pretty bad news for Kane because he just won a state, winning the state of Oregon. So, already bad for Kane. Oh, is he about to win a second? Oh, that one narrowly went to The Rock. Washington was so close. It almost went to CM Punk, but it went to The Rock. Kane needs to win. Kane needs to win these last 3 states. I'm not even sure how close they actually are together, but Kane definitely needs to win some of these states. The Rock, okay, yeah, I think I can say with confidence, The Rock and Vince McMahon are fine here. I'm pretty confident that they're going to qualify and they're going to move on to the semifinals tomorrow. Um, but CM Punk and Kane are the two that are fighting it out to the death right now. Kane has won another state. Okay, Kane has won the state of Alaska. Hawaii could determine the race here. If it goes to CM Punk, it's probably over for Kane. If it goes to Kane, it could be over for CM Punk. If no one wins it, it could potentially be a tie. Who knows? Okay, Vince McMahon. Oh, it actually almost went to Kane, but it went to Vince McMahon. Okay. So now we need to figure this out. Who did worse, CM Punk or Kane? CM Punk has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He has 11 states. I don't know if Kane actually would have 11 states. I don't think he would. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He has 10 states. So that probably means that Kane is eliminated here. Let me make sure that Vince McMahon doesn't have that though. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, 12. No, he has 12 states. Yeah, Vince McMahon is safe. The Rock is he absolutely has more than 10. So that means that Kane has been eliminated. The only moderate and sensible person in the race has been eliminated, and the semifinals tomorrow will be held between Vince McMahon, The Rock, and CM Punk.